Hi guys, in this video we will be taking a deeper look at two ways in which we can offer nurture. And the two ways of offering nurture we will be taking a look at today are assertive care and supportive care. And really, assertive care and supportive care support the child in getting two fundamental needs met. In terms of assertive care, this really supports the child in getting their recognition needs met. And we might see this in the child through their hunger to be acknowledged. And what I mean by the hunger to be acknowledged, it's the desire to be seen as valuable, to be seen as important, to be seen as worth it. It's creating such an impact on those around them that they are worth noticing. They're worth being seen. They're worth people stopping and really giving time and attention to the individual. And when we look at supportive care, this really supports the need for stimulation in the child. And this can be seen through the hunger to be in contact and to be energized. And what this means is that there is a desire to do stuff, to experience new things, to grow and develop, and to feel alive and to thrive. It also means that the child is someone who is worth being around, someone worth being in contact with, someone worth me stopping what I'm doing so that I can engage with them. So when we are wanting to give assertive care to a young person, how can we really be sure that we are hitting the target and we are giving the appropriate level of that care? Well, there are a few things which are important for us to factor in. Number one is us really being aware of a need. So assertive care starts when us as the educators or adults are aware that the child needs something. Number two, it's also about us recognizing that the child is unable to provide that care for themselves. So a key aspect of assertive care is the adult or the educator intervening and giving support to the child if we recognize that at that moment the child is unable to provide that care for themselves. And the third thing is that it is appropriate to the developmental stage. And again, if you want to learn a bit more about developmental stages, please have a look at my cycle of development video. But in essence, what I'm talking about here is when we are giving assertive care, it needs to be in line with what the child can do and what they actually can't do. It's important that we're not giving assertive care to a young person in an area where they are actually able to provide that care for themselves. This can hinder and quench their ability to take care of themselves and can sometimes really give the message that they are incapable. And when we're looking at supportive care, again, there's a few things for us to think about. Number one, again, being aware of a need. So supportive care starts with us being aware that a young person needs something, has a dilemma, has a problem. The second thing to think about is it can be a response or an offering of help. If we see a need, we can offer some help to the child, or we can respond to a request given to us by the child in relation to the need or the dilemma they are having. And then the last factor or thing to think about is when we're thinking about supportive care, it is free to accept or reject. And I guess this is a really important factor. Key in this form of nurture is the ability and the right for the child to accept the care or to reject it. If the child feels as though they are able and they are adequately equipped to offer the care to themselves, it's up to the educators to give them the room to do so. Let me illustrate assertive care and supportive care in just two quick examples. So I remember working with a young person doing maths, and they were getting quite frustrated at a problem. And so if I were to offer them some assertive care, that might be seen through me going to the child and saying, okay, I can see that you're frustrated. I want you to stop and we're going to go for a walk. And if you notice, there wasn't a request. It was, I can see that there's a need. I'm aware that when this child gets into this place, they can sometimes find it difficult to regulate themselves again, and I'm making a decision and actually say we are going to go outside. However, with another student who's sitting down and exhibiting the exact same behaviors, I may come up to them, and instead of saying, you know, it's time for us to go outside, what I might do is say, I'm noticing you're getting frustrated. Let me know if you would like some support. Let me know if you would like some support from me, or whether you would like some time out. And as you can see there, there's an option there. There's not only options for the child to choose from, but there's also the ability for the child to say no. So again, both are important when it comes to offering nurture, and really the key with giving assertive care and supportive care is really about knowing where the child is in their developmental journey. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So as we can see in the nurture structure diagram, we've had a look at the 2 lanes, and this is where us as parents or educators, we really want to be when it comes to nurturing the children in our lives. And in our next video, we will be taking a look at conditional care and overindulgence, what that might look like, some examples, and really ways and strategies we can use to get ourselves back onto that smooth road. Okay guys, thank you very much for listening. Again, please leave some comments. Please give this video a thumbs up and share, and I will see you next time.